So we got some huge news out of NIO on Friday. We found out about the 100 kilowatt hour battery being released. We found out about the flexible upgrades. But in this video, we're going to be talking about another catalyst that's going to be game changing for NIO. And we're going to be starting right now. Hey, what's going on? It's Pat from Top Ticker Trades. If this is your first time here and you want to learn how to grow your wealth through investing and trading stocks in the market, make sure you start right now by subscribing and tapping that bell so you never miss a thing. I'll see you in the video. Let's go. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. I'm glad to be sharing yet another NIO catalyst with you. Now let's get started. So this is a topic so big that there's even a term for it, and it's been coined as range anxiety, and it's been reputed with being one of the single most deterring factors when it comes to consumers buying an all-electric vehicle. So how can we overcome this factor, or how can an electric vehicle maker like NIO overcome this factor and alleviate the concerns of the icicles, which, by the way, is a term that I have coined, and it refers to people or consumers that are very much still living in the ice age and are not willing to evolve with the rest of the world, which has by now accepted the fact that ice vehicles are quickly on their way to becoming extinct. And in this new and advanced world that we are living in today, people are moving towards EVs and EV technology. People that look at ICE vehicles in the same manner that they would look at VCRs. And they say, if you still understand what that acronym actually means, chances are that you woke up one morning and realized that you are old. Really, really old. But hey, no worries there. In fact, I'm in that boat with you. And while I realize that didn't help you much, I do want to say one thing. That, for anyone that's laughing at us right now and dropping comments to let us know that they're using a DVD player, the truth is, and let me start this off with a compliment, people who use DVD players are obviously pretty savvy. Yeah, like in the headrest of your vehicle, or if you have one of those really fancy flip down screens, y'all are cool, man. And I only say that because I'm from Arkansas, so we, the rednecks, say y'all quite frequently. But to get back on topic here, the truth hurts and ignorance is not bliss when some feller on YouTube tells you that it's possible that you may be old or getting there, and as well as because you're not streaming. See, in order to be young right now, you have got to be streaming. But I'm not trying to get too off topic here, so let's go back and let me ask again. How can an electric vehicle maker like NIO overcome this factor and alleviate the concerns of the icicles? Well, the answer to this question is relatively simple and pretty straightforward. And a lot of my big thinkers on here, my subscribers that like to think a lot, y'all are probably scratching your heads and being like, you would increase the range? Yes, you're correct. You would increase the range. But we all know that the answer is easy to get. However, implementing the technology is much harder. Otherwise, everybody and their mama would be doing it. So let me now ask you this question. Just what is the maximum effective range of an excuse? Now, to anyone that has ever served in the military, the United States military for sure, the answer to this question may be a little obvious. And, to answer, of course, this is 0 meters. And NIO obviously had figured this out early on in their life cycle, as the company has consistently increased the range of its electric vehicles every year since 2018. You see, it's like this. If you want to melt an icicle, you're going to have to turn the heat up. And to translate this into plain English for all of my metaphorically illiterate viewers, NIO does not make any excuses. NIO only executes. And we all know that being able to execute is more than just half the battle. So in order for a company to survive today, And this is especially true in this new age of tech and virus-inspired innovation. A company must strive to keep up and be in tune with all of the technological advancements that are introduced in the industry. But a leader, or in this case, a leading company, must emerge from the depths of its flooded industry through both a perseverance, a great perseverance actually, and an insatiable thirst for demonstrating innovative advancements that far or by far exceed any currently known and understood standards acknowledged by the industry in which the company competes. Well, I believe that I just gave you the textbook definition for the word winner, ladies and gentlemen. And this definition is not just paraphrased, we're talking about verbatim. But you won't find this definition in any of your standard household dictionaries, my friends, because this definition came from my own personal dictionary that I keep locked up in my head. And I stand before you today to tell you that I believe NIO to be one of those freak exceptions existing as an entity that will defy all logic and expectations. And for anyone that doesn't believe me or doesn't agree with me, I challenge you today to go and look at a NIO chart and go and read about the company and what it has done to overcome where it was at. And more importantly, to get to where it's at today. So now that I've issued this challenge to you, I think it's time for me to point out another catalyst that is coming to a NIO near you in January. So it was just yesterday that NIO launched its 100 kilowatt hour battery, and also they announced battery upgrade plans rather, at an event in Beijing, which underlined its accent on innovation and services. So typically NIO's max range increases by an average of about 15 kilowatt hours each year, and at least that's what I've seen from the company since 2018. So that range in 2018 was actually limited by a 70 kilowatt hour battery. And then we saw that in 2019, NIO launched an 84 kilowatt hour battery. And of course, yesterday we saw the announcement for the launch of a 100 kilowatt hour battery. And as amazing as this is, NIO is now telling us that we can expect the launch of a 150 kilowatt hour battery, which is expected to be launched at the NIO Day event, which has been scheduled for January. So let's take a look at the specs on the 100 kilowatt hour battery very quickly, because I don't think that I did go over them in my last video, but essentially what I want to do is compare them with what's expected out of the 150 kilowatt hour battery to see where we currently stand. So the 100 kilowatt hour battery features a technology known as cell to pack, which allows it to realize an energy density that's 37% higher. Now, in addition to this, the new battery increases the NEDC range of NIO vehicles to 615 kilometers. Now, how would this 150 kilowatt hour battery compare? Let's take a look. So, according to NIO's expectations, this new battery, or the one that hasn't been released yet, the 150 kilowatt hour, would increase the NEDC range of NIO's EVs to more than 900 kilometers. So that's a pretty significant distance if you ask me. But I would also want to know, how in the world are they able to do this? So according to NIO, the improved performance stems from 4 technological improvements. Number 1 being better thermal runaway management. Number 2, a highly integrated design. Number 3, all climate thermal management. And last but not least, end cloud bi-directional communication BMS. Congratulations, ladies and gentlemen, you've made it to the end of the video. If you found this video helpful, I ask that you help this channel out by smashing that like button, as it motivates me to keep making videos just like this one every single day. If you're not a subscriber, you should consider subscribing, as I publish valuable content like this daily. You can do so from your screen right now, and If you want to check out more of my videos, you can click on the video that you'd like to see on your screen right now. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.